Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Salve militum, bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo y bienvenidos a una nueva serie para el canal. Hoy os traigo un nuevo juegazo llamado Kingdom Come Deliverance, un juego basado en hechos reales y desarrollado por Warhorse Studios. Este juego salió el día 13 de febrero de 2018 y ya han salido dos parches. Hoy se me acaba de descargar el parche 1.03 que mejoraba la resolución de vídeo, etcétera, etcétera, de juego. Nosotros lo vamos a jugar en PlayStation 4, la PlayStation 4 básica, la de 360 GB. Al menos la mía es de 360, no sé, me parece que es la básica. Vamos a mirar la configuración un momento del juego. Tenéis que saber que el juego está completamente en inglés.
Parte noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur.
Lo único que es los subtítulos sí que están en español, pero las voces están completamente en inglés, ¿vale? Después de este pequeño prólogo que nos cuenta un poco la historia de este juego, según lo que yo he entendido es que en el año 1403, en la región de Bohemia, situada en el corazón de Europa, rica en cultura, plata y castillos extensos, hay un rey que ha muerto y ha dejado a su hijo mayor Wenceslao IV, heredero al trono, nuevo rey de Bohemia, ¿vale? Entonces su hermanastro, furioso de Wenceslao, se llama Segismundo y lo encarcela a este, invade el país con su poderoso ejército. Y desafortunadamente, en medio de este caos, nuestro personaje se supone que sobrevive a este caos y es donde empieza nuestro camino en esta historia. Se supone que dentro de muy poco, nada más a empezar el juego, sufriremos algún tipo de escenario malo para nuestra familia, para nosotros, lo que sea, y empezará nuestra vida de redención en contra de nuestros enemigos. Este juego tiene una reconstrucción facial y detallada de todos los paisajes del siglo XV, y usamos armas que fueron usadas realmente por los caballeros de esa época. Participaremos en épicas batallas históricas que tuvieron lugar en la Europa media y en los asedios de los castillos. Y dicho esto y sin más dilación, vamos a empezar una nueva partida en la línea de juego 2. Vamos allá. Vamos a subir un vídeo de... Vamos a intentar entre media hora, 3/4 de hora, 1 hora. Al menos el primer capítulo. Y intentaremos subirlo de capítulo en capítulo, de parte en parte, episodio en episodio, no sé cómo lo llamaré, pero seguramente sí lo subiremos por episodios. Warhorse, desarrollador de este juego. La primera parte del siglo XV fue una época turbulenta para el Sacro Imperio Romano que había florecido durante el mandato del emperador Carlos IV. Ahora con su hijo Wenceslao, el indolente, en el trono de Bohemia, estaba sumidos en el desorden. La dejante del rey fue una anciana nobleza, así como su medio hermano, el rey Segismundo de Hungría, que decidió tomar medidas drásticas para no sé qué del imperio. Pues eso, lo que os he contado. Que lo saqué a todos.
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Misión iniciada. Una visita inesperada. Misión iniciada, perfecto. Vamos a ver si se carga.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Por medio de las dos primeras opciones de este diálogo se pueden decir las características predeterminadas del personaje. Si no son las deseadas, no hay que preocuparse. Todas las características se pueden desarrollar sin limitaciones. Vale, pues vamos a... Vamos a... Agilidad, vitalidad, agilidad.
I went dancing
Dancing?
with Bianca.
Ah, that's why you're tired. But you'll still have to work today. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Estuve con Bianca. ¿Qué importancia tiene? Vitalidad.
I was with Bianca. Do you want a blow-by-blow account of everything we did? What's this, an interrogation?
All right, all right. Sorry, son. It's just that I worry about you.
Thanks, Ma, but I'm not 4 years old.
I know, Hal. You've grown up in front of my eyes. It's hard to get used to it.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Mis amigos
Did
han
Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Oh, not this again. Leave it lie, Mother. Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Partida guardada. Para moverte hay que usar L. También puedes sprintar con círculo, saltar con cuadrado. Para interactuar con el mundo se utiliza X. Sirve para hablar con gente, recoger cosas, abrir cajas, etc. El personaje y sus eficacias se definen mediante las estadísticas, habilidades y ventajas que aparecen en la pestaña jugador. En pocas palabras, Henry desarrolla sus capacidades al usarlas. Cada poca subida de nivel se puede escoger una ventaja concreta que permitirá especializarse más en una especialidad en concreto. Vale. Vamos a coger el queso. Tenemos hambre. Según lo que nos indica la barrita roja a la derecha, es un plato de comida. Así que por intuición va a ser que tenemos hambre. Vamos a cogerlo todo, porque mejor luego.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Lentejas, manzana y un panecillo aquí. Y luego coger eso. Abrir. Vamos a coger todo. Aquí. Vamos a comer del caldero. Y ya está, nos hemos saciado. Eso vámonos para afuera ya. Por aquí. Y vamos a volver. Porque sí. Vamos a hablar con nuestro padre, que necesita nuestra ayuda.
Come here, I need your help. At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
La mayoría de las misiones se pueden completar de diferentes formas. La elocuencia ayuda a hacer amigos. Una persona que pasa inadvertida puede evitar los problemas si no quiere andar con remilgos. La violencia siempre puede ser una solución. Podemos completar las misiones hablando, dialogando o combatiendo. Vamos a buscar los gavilanes.
God be with you.
And with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Perfecto, ya tenemos los gavilanes. Vale, ahora... ahora vamos a hablar con el Kunesh. A ver si nos devuelve... En el de se puede encontrar toda la información sobre misiones, porque ahí también se indica en el mapa, así que con la brújula de la parte superior de la pantalla. Sí, la C. Vamos a la C nosotros. Tenemos que hablar con el Kunesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Persuasión. A veces necesitas poder de persuasión para lograr tus objetivos. Cuando hablas con la gente, normalmente puedes seleccionar el tipo de impresión que quieres causar. También puedes usar sencillamente el diálogo, pero ser influenciado por la reputación que tengas en el momento de hablar con esa persona. En la Edad Media la posición social era crucial, de forma que tu atuendo y tu aseo, además de tu reputación, pueden suponer una gran diferencia a la forma en que la gente te responde. Si tienes un aspecto peligroso, la gente temerá enfrentarse a ti y es más probable que te asignen misiones arriesgadas. Todo ello depende de tu fuerza y del efecto disuasorio de tus armas y equipo, pero también influyen otras cosas, como las manchas de sangre de tu ropa. A veces puedes confiar en que el dinero hable por ti, solo tienes que acordar una sola persuasiva. Sobornar funciona igual que comprar, ver en comerciar o regatear. En casos especiales puedes probar cualquier otra habilidad de Henry, como su equitación. No solo importa la forma de personaje, sino también la oferta en concreto, ya que a veces no basta solo decir en función de tus mejores características. Tienes que ver lo que Henry va a decir. Pero a cada persona hay que tratar de forma distinta. No intimidas un matón con facilidad y te vistes como te vistas no será fácil de impresiones a los nobles. Por eso las habilidades de Henry no tienen un valor universal asignado sin más, sino que te comparan con las habilidades de tu homólogo. En el juego, bajo los correspondientes iconos, puedes ver los valores de las distintas habilidades. Siempre puedes ver tus propias habilidades. Las habilidades en tu homólogo son visibles para ti si es alguien a quien conoces bien o si se te da bien escudriñar a las personas. Se aprende en la ventaja empatía. Pero no es solo una cuestión de evaluar los atributos. El resultado depende enormemente de otros factores. Tu reputación como tu homólogo, si estás sucio o sangrando. Todo eso es importante, pero también significa que si no puedes resistirte a la ladina lengua de un comerciante, por ejemplo, quizá quieres antes envenenarlo un poco y así será más fácil de persuadir. O si alejas al guardia y sus amigos será más fácil de asustar. Exactamente. Es que este juego está lleno de todo. Han de saldarse.
If that's the way you want it, I'll tell Father you won't pay and you can tell him what you told me.
Lo escribo de otra manera. Vale. Opcional. ¿Vale? Ha quedado la C de opcional. Así que vamos a
First
hacer
it's pissing
otro
down,
opcional.
then it's roasting hot, and then the wind blows you off your
Hey, Pip,
and next thing
do you want to look?
it's dead.
Que me ha llamado. A ver qué quiere.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Vamos.
Yes?
All right, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Mientras este va hacia el redil para enseñarnos, vamos a hablar con el apostado. A ver si podemos jugar un poco.
How are you?
Vamos a jugar. Venga.
I feel a lucky throw coming my way. How about you?
Venga, va. A ver. Ayuda. ¿Cómo se juega este juego? Número de 2. Vale. Me parece que era. Vale. El juego de sábado, en ser el primero a ganar. Se obtienen puntos por cada uno o cada 5 que se saca y por 3 o más dados iguales de cualquier otro número. Vale, por cada 1 y por cada 5 y luego por cada 3 o más dados iguales, vale. Vale. Por cada 5 y por cada 1.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home.
Vale. Solo cuenta.
This'll be the one. No luck tonight.
Solo cuentan logos si tienes 3 iguales. Pues yo por ejemplo aquí solo me cuenta este. Puntuamos y volvemos a hacer a ver si tenemos suerte. Cero. No hay suerte. Puntuamos y pasamos. Vale, a ver si logramos. ¡Muf!
No point in pushing it.
Me ha reventado, tío. 2 1, 5. Yo no gano nunca. Si yo por cada vez que tiro gano 100 y el tío gana...
Finished.
1200. Es imposible. A ver, 5, 5 y 1.
Satin, damask, scarlet to please the ladies in your eyes. Just come right up.
No luck tonight.
Mala suerte, no quiero nada. Da igual, pero el chaval este, el señor este me está mal. A ver, 1, 2, 3, 4. Puntuar y pasar. Cuenta.
Thread, long sew up anything you need.
Puedes ir sacando dados.
This'll be the one.
Te quedes sin.
That's it.
Ya está, ya. Si te saco un 1 o un 5. Ya, haciendo 5. Vale, no pasa nada. A la próxima será. Vale.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you, Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit.
Even the Austrian dukes Albrecht
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear
on
for yourself.
Sigismund's side. Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
All right. Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
La H. La H se supone que es la casa de Tudesco. Discutir el plan de ataque con los amigos.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
Que os vayáis a buscar a vuestro marido a la taberna que está diciendo majadería sobre el rey, básicamente.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Partido guardado. Vamos a volver a hablar con esto. Deja. Ahí, con la mano ahí.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
En la boquita, chaval. Te la comiste
Fucker!
enterita.
I'll make you pay for that.
Tajo, vale. Golpe fuerte R2, golpe débil, pero consume más estamina el R1, L2 para patada, R3 fijamos, desbloqueamos guardia y el L1 para bloquear. Vale, la vida es lo lila, tus heridas, vale, hemorragia, supongo que será o algo así. Sí, vale, y solo podemos atacar por el lado este. Vamos, vamos, Rambo. A ese le he reventado, la cara. Vamos a ver el siguiente. Me deja.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catchpole is on his way!
Ay, 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 que viene el alguacil. Corre, 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 corre. A veces hay que darse prisa en llegar al punto de ruta en particular. Si Henry ya ha estado en un lugar, no es necesario volver a repetir el viaje completo. En el mapa se pueden ver todos los lugares a los que se puede llegar con un viaje rápido. Solo hay que seleccionar a dónde se quiere ir y confirmar. Vale, ahora tenemos que ir... En verdad, la lección de esgrima del hombre ese que nos daba una lección de esgrima. Estaba fácil allí. Lo que no sé si está muy lejos o está cerquita, no tengo ni idea.
I'm not surprised. Betty was always good with her hands.
Arena de combate.
So, can we get started?
Vamos a empezar.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Tu oponente puede desplazar su alrededor con L. Puedes desacoplarte de tu oponente en cualquier momento con círculo. Ahora estoy desacoplado. Y ahora me vuelvo.
All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Vale, vamos a hacer estocadas.
Nice. Very. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. Nice. All right, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty.
Completado nuestro tutorial de espada. Vale, ahora vamos a ir a la opcional de Tudesco, que era que eran nuestros amigos, el tal Matthew y el Fritz, y el otro nos ayudaba ahora a que Tudesco nos devuelva las herramientas que le debe a nuestro padre.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then. Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole? Just try it, you old drunk.
Cunt!
What's the matter?
Damn!
Lost your balls?
Bring it on.
Madre mía. Por todos lados le han llovido las hostias.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Damn!
Nuestro hacha. Y ahora necesitamos... No me acuerdo, algo más... Unas herramientas, más herramientas. Clavos y martillo. Demasiada comida. Cuando se come demasiado se tarda bastante en volver a tener hambre, pero también se está más torpe y pesado hasta que se digiere todo. Vale. Vamos a comprarle el carbón a este.
Good health to you.
Necesitamos 10 de carbón, si no recuerdo mal. Y... vamos a regatear.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
El regateo funciona en ambos sentidos, tanto si se quiere comprar barato como vender caro. Selecciona la cantidad que quieres pagar o recibir y confírmala con X. El comerciante responderá a tu oferta. Si la respuesta es negativa, hará una contraoferta y esperará tu respuesta. Prolongar el regateo con una oferta tras otro agotará poco a poco la paciencia del comerciante y al final abandonará la negociación. Puedes ver lo cerca que estás de ese punto en el icono del comerciante debajo de la barra. Cuando más solo haya en el fondo, más cerca estará el comerciante de abandonar la negociación. La oferta de regateo sin éxito disminuye tu reputación con el comerciante. Vale.
What do you say to this?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Un poco más. A ver... Buf, hemos cabreado,
That's a sum I can live with.
Vamos a aceptar. Y por último, tenemos que comprar una cerveza para nuestro padre. Está aquí dentro. Hablamos con Bianca, nuestra...
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
¿Qué os trae por aquí? Tú, cerveza. Bueno, os trae la cerveza, pero vas a ser buena gente.
You're a beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vaniak?
I suppose. He is a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
El juego guarda las partidas en diversas situaciones o en momentos importantes de cada misión, cuando se duerme y cuando se sale del juego. Si se quiere guardar la partida de manera manual hay que beber la poción Remedium Saveganium. Pero cuidado, es una bebida alcohólica bastante potente y siempre se tiene un máximo de 3 partidas guardadas de manera manual, vale. Bueno, por si no lo sabéis, esto ha sido un tic de nuestros desarrolladores de Warhorse. Saveganium Remedium Saveganium, para que quien no lo haya pillado, sabe en inglés es guardar y gamium juego. Como solo se puede guardar 3 veces y cuando se ve la poción ya se malgasta, pues se llama remedio Saveganium, el remedio del guardado. Bueno, vamos a ver el compadre, ya lo tenemos todo.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it.
Como se le escape el
Good.
mando,
Once more.
se queda sin mano. Pero antes hacía así,
That's it. Done.
con la mano.
Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Antes no existía nada de seguridad social y de hostias en vinagre. Antes se hacía todo
Father, why did you leave Prague?
para
Who ever
ganar
heard of
dinero.
a master
Y fuera
swordsmith
como
making
fuera.
horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Perfecto.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Me parece que no está en el baúl porque los he
Henry,
cogido
are you
yo
all
antes. Así que voy a probar a dárselo a ver si lo tengo. Yo creo que sí.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Sí.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way.
What are you waiting
That
for?
sword
Bring
is
those
truly
nails.
beautiful.
Fine lass, eh?
Buena moza.
Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
El juicio del fuego.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
Penoso.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir István. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzig. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
No llegará la tarde.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
No habrá cita.
Why?
No habrá pelea entre colegas.
Could come in useful.
Me da
Maybe I'll
miedo.
travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Se corre mucho, ¿eh? Y la música ha cambiado.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Se acabó lo que se va. Mati de Dios. Vale, estamos acabados, me parece. Ya no. Se acabó. Se acabó, se acabó.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Closing! Move it, people! Come on! Come on! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Get through the gates!
festival del Tajo. Le han apuñalado como 20 veces casi.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the boats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Misión completada. Una visita inesperada. Tienes espada Serrasik Kovila. Partida guardada. Vale. Correcto. Vale. Supongo que me estarán persiguiendo. Y voy con el hambre hasta arriba. Voy con la panza llena. O sea, en teoría ahora me muevo más lento. La resistencia se me agota más rápido y se me regenera más lenta también. La vida no depende del comer. No, depende del comer, pero no de la saciedad. La saciedad es cuando estás demasiado lleno. La tripa la tienes llena.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
El trote, vale. Media vez. ¿Tu comer más inteligente? Vale, la barrita verde es la estamina del caballo. Y nosotros también, al no saber galopar bien, pues perdemos resistencia. Perdemos adrenalina. Y supongo que nos haremos daño. Madre mía, qué salvaje, tío. Es que representamos de la mesa al 100%. Hemorragia, hay que vender la herida. Es algo que aún no he aprendido a hacer. Vale, tenemos que encontrar a alguien que nos ayude con las cosas. Nos han hecho una hemorragia. Perdemos estamina y vida.
Left. Talberg is to the left, along the street.
Supongo que cuando vamos por los caminos corremos más que si nos metemos por
Flee to Talberg.
Por medio del campo. Por si acaso no voy a probarlo ahora porque mira, es que estamos perdiendo muchísima vida, y se nos está acabando la estamina del caballo.
Flee.
Y la gente también es un poco subnormal, porque a ver, si te están atacando, lo que yo no haría es huir por los caminos.
Flee to Talberg.
Yo huiría, pero a campo a través, ¿sabes? Es decir, por medio del bosque. Es más difícil que te encontraran los enemigos que si van por... Run for it. Pero bueno, está perfecto. Corre, 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 caballito, que no vamos a llegar a tiempo. Vale, ya está. Ha habido un pequeño corte porque se me ha parado la grabación, pero nada, no os habéis perdido nada. Habéis perdido 2 segundos de grabación. La persecución, básicamente. No os habéis perdido nada.
Oh my God! Wait! Jesus Christ! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyu! Who's in there?
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do? Get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Este será Sir Divish, el jefe feudal de...
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Objetivo completado. Cabalga hasta Tannberg. Hemos descubierto una nueva ubicación. Tannberg. Punto de viaje rápido. Objetivo iniciado. Hablar con Sir Robert. Ya llevamos 1 hora y media grabando más o menos para ser el primer capítulo. Partida guardada. La salud se puede ver en la parte roja de la pantalla inferior de la pantalla. El nivel de salud también determina el nivel máximo de resistencia, así que curarse es siempre una buena idea. Henry se cura de manera rutinaria gracias a la comida y al dormir. En casos más graves se puede usar unas pociones de sanación. Bueno, lo vamos a ir dejando ya por aquí. Espero que os esté gustando este juego tanto como a mí, porque a mí me parece un juegazo, me está encantando, está muy chulo. Y las mecánicas del juego, la jugabilidad, los gráficos, visuales, todo está muy currado, muy perfecto. De momento le doy de aquí la enhorabuena a Warhorse Studios porque es un juegazo. Algo que en pocos juegos se puede decir. Desde que jugué a The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, que es de los únicos juegos que se puede decir que es un juego que estaba bien currado, bien cuidado, estudiado, y este parece estar igual. Así que espero que os esté gustando tanto como a mí. Me vuelvo a repetir y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo. Apud Deum.